Good morning. This is Brene Flournoy. Hoping you are well today. I'm inviting you into my studio as we get ready to paint. Let me show you the tracer. Why am I super tiny? Somebody want to explain to me why I super tiny? Because I didn't click the right format. All right. How cute is that? This is not in my download folder. Was today Wednesday? By this upcoming Wednesday, it will be in my shop, okay? So I am just going to scroll up a little bit so you can see what's going on, hoping you are well. Let me shrink one of these windows down because usually I have too much going on in the background. It's Wednesday. Are you doing okay? Are you spreading some art joy? All right, so this is what I have here. All right, and it's a cute, simple design. And all this is, let me show this one. Maybe that'll be easier to see. All right, so maybe we'll leave that one up there so that you can see this is what we're going to illustrate very, very quickly. This quarter page is already small. This would probably be best left to the full size, the 8.5 by 11 size. But nope, I didn't print one out. But we're still going to do this tiny one because it's easier and faster to do. So come on in. Go find something in that download folder, and you go there simply by going to my website, thepaintedpost.com. Scroll down a little bit. You'll see where you can join our email list. Join us. I don't send a whole bunch. Now, if there's an event coming up, you might get a couple before the event and a couple the actual day of the event. But usually I send maybe one a week. So come on over here. All right. Stay connected to us for some of this art wellness. Let me see. I need to I need to invite you. Okay. Let's go on in here to our email. All right. Join me on StreamYard right up here. All right. Let me click. Hello. All right. Once you click, then this link right here, you want to make sure you have pretty good reception. Am I plugged in today? I am not. Let's change that really quickly. Let me go ahead and invite you in. All right. Now, while that is circulating, let me go ahead and plug in. Hello, we didn't plug in. All right. So now, before you enter the studio, you want to make sure you have your name or your website or whatever saying or slogan. Right now, it's, of course, time for more breast cancer awareness. Let me plug in this other camera. I couldn't figure out what happened yesterday. But I know now what I did wrong. All right. And we're still learning, always learning. And eventually I am going to have my other camera over here for a view. I need to find out what the camera limitations are. But I failed to invite the extra camera onto the scene. That's what that was. So I have that right here, right now. And let's see if we can share that. All right, it is right there ready to add to the stage. All right. So that one is ready. How exciting. Let's turn this light on. All right. And let's get you up here. All right. I am hoping that is a clearer picture than the first day that we were on there. All right. So we are so excited for our new paint cam. Now I'm going to have to change this word. I didn't think about it once I leave out of here, because usually I'm behind the scenes doing some other things. But, after all of this yammering, we throw this paint around, okay? So if you're new, I'm Bernaid Flournoy, art teacher, portrait painter. I love painting people, and I love painting with people. I do paint parties, okay? That's what the term has been for like a decade and a half, maybe a little bit longer. There have been some ladies out here doing this thing for real. Of course, you know of some of the establishments that are also out here. I'm part of Paint Party Headquarters. Hello, Paint Party Headquarters ladies. And I'm part of Paint Party Hub. Hey, Paint Party Hub, Crystal and Delencia over there. I'm so grateful. And I'm also part of Artsy over there with Maria and her team. So I love me some Heidi. I love me some Crystal Delencia, and I love me some Maria. All three of these groups are amazing and different and unique in their own way. They all have what you need as a paint party business owner. So go in and check it out. I'll always promote those three. Okay. I don't know about any of the others, but these three have served me well and helped me serve the event planners and the conference leaders that I serve well. Okay. And I'm always learning. Okay. Always learning. And so grateful. Let me get this. Before I enter the studio, I have to put the headphone jack in. Otherwise, there'll be endless reverberation. Okay. So I didn't know that this was going to be for the paint party business owners today, but hello, bonjour. This is for you. All right. So if you're not going live, girl, dude, bro, if you see me going live and all the mistakes that I make, let's pop this in. Let's see if this will work. Here we are. There we are. Let's turn that. So we have everybody. Okay. The only thing we don't have playing Is some magenta. I need a magenta chunk in here. You've got the space. Give me a nice magenta chunk. That's about all I need. We've got black, brown, we've got the orange, we've got red, yellow, blue, we've got green. We just need that pink. Now, when I do art kits, excuse me, sorry for bumping that camera. When I do art kits, it is important for me to have the primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, black and white. I don't add any brown. Coming up, I'm going to have my portrait mini class. I show you how to kind of divide the face up to keep it simple. Simple mathematical formula that's been going on for years. And then you just tweak and adjust to the person, okay? And then I also teach you how to take these basic colors and mix all the skin tones, light, medium, and dark, okay? From the what do I say? Caramel with leche to caramel to pecan to caramel with a little milk chocolate and milk chocolate with the dark chocolate drizzle and the dark deep chocolate, all right? And those colors are easy to mix. Now, these are craft acrylic paints, right? You may want to get better quality artist quality paints, the ones that are in the tube, those are perfectly fine. These are designed to lay flat. Let me show you. This is the Michaels brand, and this is the Plaid brand. Now, you see this in Walmart in their craft aisle all the time. So you could pick these up easily. These are great, inexpensive paints that I've fallen in love with. I don't remember growing up with those. When I went to art school, it was always the paint out of the tube. But as an adult, I've been painting with the craft paint. The only thing is, it is a less expensive paint and it can be a little bit chalky. So the colors may not be as rich, but they serve our purpose. All right. Now, I've been rocking, I'm saying I'm in my watercolor era. So I've been rocking with the Prang. Is that right here? Yes, the Prang paint. Now, I don't have a link to sell up here, but I probably will put something on my website eventually. All right. So I enjoy using these at school, and it's simple and easy. And now I'm using these for my watercolor workshops. All right. And I have 2 of them scheduled for Friday. How exciting. How exciting. Your girl is out here doing her thing because I love serving, all right? I still love teaching. I'm just ready to come out of the classroom as it is and just kind of be more like what do you call it? A freelancer. I wheel in with my stuff. Hello, everyone. This is what we're doing today, or not. The choice is yours, okay? And then, oh, that's wonderful. Oh, you need help with that? Let me get you some fresh water. All right, guys, we have about 15 more minutes, 10 more minutes, 5 more minutes. Let's wrap it up. All right, let's walk around and see what everybody's done. Wonderful. Thanks so much for coming. Okay, there's water and chips over there. All right. That's it. When you watch the room get quiet and people are solving a visual problem, it is the best. All right. It is the best. All right. So now we've yammered on enough. All right. Replay viewers, if you don't know by now, your girl is going to talk. I'm going to talk. I'm going to talk over here. So fast forward. Welcome, but fast forward and hop along that timeline. Boop, 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 boop. Hop along that timeline, okay? Pulling you in close. Why? I'm just going to angle you down. Y'all, I'm trying to keep this computer from falling. Let's see if I can arrange this differently. Let me remove. And there we go. That way you can see the painting stuff going on. Let's see if that camera, oh, that camera looks like it's gonna be crisp this time. I'm glad about it. Okay. Now, I don't have any pink here. How do we solve that problem? Okay, I've got some pink in there. All right. So this is what this is here. So I have some pink right here. And you can get these, of course, on the Amazon. Let's get going. Okay, let's straighten that out. How about this? That way I know it's not gonna move too much. Well, we're gonna have to come to some kind of an agreement here. There we go. Now we're just gonna leave the shirt white. Oh, who didn't change that water? This girl. This girl didn't change the water. I'm just gonna add a little bit up in here. Probably could leave this right here. There we go. I gotta change this water. All right. It is best that the artist is kept happy. Okay. So now let's move on. Let's make sure our brush is clean. I am just going to go on in here and make sure that we do have a nice coat of this pink in here. All right. I want that to be soaked into the paper. And this one will probably move pretty quickly. So even though we've been yammering for a few minutes, I do believe we can go ahead and knock this one out. Now, this is printed on my home printer using the cardstock, as I always tell you. We're going to let that soak in, and we may be able to come back and do another quick coat, right? Now, of course, it looks a little more red in the illustration. Where is my illustration? Uh-oh, guys, I forgot. I don't even have it up there. Hold on. Let me see. Let's find that. Let's see which one would be best for us. Let's see about this. Okay, is that better? Yes. Now that's just one. No, let's go back to this one right here. Oh Lord, that is super tiny. All right, we're gonna do this one and call it a day. Wait a minute, where's my paint cam? Okay, so it looks like it's just two people on here. Why, y'all? Why? Okay, here's some more ridiculousness. We're just going to do this one for right now. Keep it moving. All right, so in the meantime, the paint has had a chance to soak in. And I'm going to go in here and add some more pigment. All right, to make it a little bit richer, a little bit thicker. I'll pick up a little bit of the dark right here and come in here. Come in here. All right, I don't know if you can see some of those subtleties there. I'm going to warm it up. Okay, hopefully that makes it a little bit darker and a little easier for you to see. And then we're going to come on in here quickly with some black. Okay, here we go. Hopefully you see some of the three-dimensional elements going on in here. Oh, let me move my spray bottle so that you could see the paints a little bit better. And I don't have you super close. Let's see if we can bring you in a little bit more over here. All right. Oh, try not to move stuff, and that's what we're doing. Let's make sure we're good here. Are we off the camera up here? We sure are, aren't we? There we go. I am. Listen, we're getting it together. All right, so now let's go on in here with the black. Let me make sure my brush is cleaned out. I'm just coming over here for the Prang black. And it is very, very strong. I've got a lot in my brush. So I'm going to come over here because it's really too much in my brush. As you see, I'm staying away from the detail. All right, I'm slowly unloading a lot of that water. I didn't want to waste it because I knew we were going to use it all. It's just I had too much in my brush at one time. All right, so here we go. We're going around here. I'm going to pick up a little bit more pigment. Since we don't have as much water. Oops, we made a little faux pas. Mistake. That's okay. And I just go back and dip and unload like a shovel. I shovel some up and I deliver it, spread it out. You see, this one is a quick, fast one, and it's powerful. All right. Let me make sure, oh, my timer is going off. We still have a couple of minutes, and I understand if you need to run. Whoops, trying to just use the tip. All right, let's work this part here. All right, let's go in and get just a smidge of water. Oh, good gracious, I forgot the other cameras over there. Smidge of water. And we are coming back up. Going around this edge right here. Now, like I said, you don't have to rush. And this part right here will only take a few more moments. And I think what I want to do is just go ahead and finish this today and start something else tomorrow. Because originally I wasn't going to come on today. But I enjoy it so much. I really, really do. And then based on some of the replays, we're seeing that even though it's early, it's here for when people have an opportunity to get to it. All right, so that's the other part of it. All right, so we are doing this. Oh, I am so glad I did come on. Oh, I need a little bit of water. Sometimes that dance back and forth between water and the paint, it's just part of it. What do people say? Pick your heart. Once you realize some of these things, then you just know that this is just part of it. Now, I still have water in here, still have a little bit of black, and it's like a marker that's kind of losing its fizz. So it is, I'm going to take advantage of this part right here. Okay, I'm just going to come on in here and eliminate the white. And now I'm going to pick up a little bit more black. And then you'll see what the strategy was. Use what you have. The paper is now wet. Okay, so I'm just coming over here and taking what's on the tip. Okay. All right, so we're going back and forth. I'm going to get just a little bit more water to go around this last final frontier right here. I'm just going to try to use just the tip. And I don't have enough water, so we're just going to move slow. All right, I'm going to grab just a smidge more water and then go back and move this part here. This black, just moving the pigment around. Okay. There we go. Now we're going to go and see what we have. All right, that's that. Let's check the time. All right, I do believe we're done. That's 6:58. I think we are done with this illustration. Let's see if we can get our Cam up here to cooperate. Come on and cooperate, Cam. All right. Okay, let's just come back to you. I think we did pretty good in the amount of time that we had. And this was, all right, I guess it won't let me add. All right, now I'm trying to get to the right one. There we go. Ooh, wait. Quite a few buttons to push. Now I can go back in and do another coat of the pink to make it a little bit richer, but you have the gist, the basic idea. So we're pretty much done with this. I'm just going to hold this up just like that. Let's get over here. Okay. So here we are. This is going to be our screenshot. Let's get in close. Tip, tip, tip. Let's move back. And that is going to be that. So thanks for joining. This is Brene Flournoy. Thank you for joining me in my studio. I love painting, and I love painting with you and inviting you in. Watch this week. You can go to the wait list and sign up for either membership for the Paint Party Business Owner, or for those of you that just want to be part of the art room. And that's what I'm going to call it, art room. I used to call this art practice during COVID. So look for more information about joining the art room for some art practice. All right. And then for the Paint Party Business Owners, look for the art club so that you can get some premium designs once a month. And the thing with that is, you join the art club, you will automatically get a listing. Okay, a premium listing in the directory. So stay tuned. Been planning these things out and I'm excited about it. So peace to you. Have an amazing Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday. Wellness Wednesday.